Alright, boys, we're going to talk about what happened to Ice Lightning and Ignition. Let's get started. First off, all Explorer Magicians. Infinity is now capped at 115%. This is bad. This is normally your Infinity can go up to 120, 125%. Sometimes it goes higher, sometimes it doesn't, because it's being related. So it's bad that it's now capped at 115, but it does become client-sided, which means it will tick faster to get to that 115%. So overall, it ends up probably being a buff for most people. Maybe technically it's a nerf, but it's probably a buff. So we're just gonna ignore that now. So that's over. We got Thunder Sphere. Increased duration of fixed orb from 50 to 60 seconds. This is bad, because as it stands currently, it times really well with the Corsair Link skill in order to get unremoved from the ground so you can place it back down without having to replace it. So that's just a terrible change. I don't understand why they did it, but, is what it is. I'll have to press one more button every minute, so I'm kind of tilted. Let's see. They decreased the attack interval of the orb, so you no longer need to place it down when you're bossing. Wonderful change. Great. And yes, that's how you spell great. They increased, that shit doesn't matter, they increased max amount of enemies hit. This shit is just also increasing the damage, so that's good. Teleport Mastery, they made it so the special nodes don't get activated, that shit that gives you 100% damage, Fatal Strike, yeah. So that's a really good change. My Teleport Mastery tends to do 1 build damage, so, I'm going to be killing bosses much quicker now. Elemental Decrease has been nerfed, so this is a very bad change here. From 50 to 40%, this equates to about 7% of final damage lost. It's a change, it happens, you get nerfed, you get buffed, who gives a shit, right? If you have Jenny Weapon, you won't really be feeling this change too much, because Jenny Weapon doesn't even benefit Ice Lightning that much. Because you only get the damage for your first burst and then your third burst or some shit, who really knows. Oh, our next change is Blizzard doesn't affect stuff like Fatal Strike anymore, it doesn't really make a difference. Absolute Zero Aura, they removed the casting animation and increased it from 15 to 30 seconds. Now, this is an important change, but not for me, because I just refuse to cast this shit. So we're just going to ignore that as well. We'll just put X over there. Spirit of Snow, damage no longer varies depending on the number of enemies getting attacked. This is huge for Darknell, Vihilla, Gloom. So yeah, great change, 10 out of 10. They also made it so that your, Mana Overload affects Thunder Sphere, affects Spirit of Snow, and affects Elkines. But this guy is useless, so that part doesn't matter, but the other parts are pretty good at making up this 7% FD gain, or FD loss. Onto that, they made some random changes to Explorer Magicians. I didn't read any of these because I don't care. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoy Ignition, and hopefully the class wasn't nerfed too badly for you.